to Mama Thando's isiZulu classroom, where learning isiZulu is fun. isiZulu simnandi. Mina nginguMama Thando. Lo ngukhomba. Wena ungubani? Ngiyajabula ukukwazi. Mngani, let's sing the Sawubona song and greet all our friends around the world. Sawubona, sawubona, unjani mngani? Sondela hlala phansi, sifunde mngani. Yebo sawubona mngani. Unjani? Well, before you answer that question, let's sing imizwa yethu. Imizwa yethu. Imizwa yethu. Mina nginemizwa, wena unemizwa, yena unemizwa, bona banemizwa, sonke sinemizwa. Mina nginjani, ngabe ngiyaphila, ngabe ngidumele, ngabe ngikhathele, ngabe nginjani. Mina ngiyaphila, ngabe wena njani, ngabe uyaphila, ngabe uyagula, ngabe ujabule. Wena uyaphila, yena unjani. Ngabe udangele, ngabe ukhathele, ngabe unene. Yena uyaphila, bona banjani. Ngabe bayaphila, ngabe bayakhala, ngabe bathokozile. Bona bayaphila, thina sinjani. Ngabe siyaphila, ngabe sineme, ngabe sijabule. Thina sijabule, thina sijabule. Now, mngani, I'll ask that question. Unjani? Ngiyajabula ukuzwa lokho. Mina ngijabule. Ngijabule mngani, I am happy. The verb isenzo jabula is to be happy in isiZulu. So when we say I am happy, we are not saying an adjective like we do in isiNgisi, English. The word happy, that is an adjective. But in isiZulu, we're using a verb when we say I am happy. Ngijabule. Now, mngani, this time of year, a rather weird one sometimes, but a good one in many ways. Let me tell you. The time of year that we are in is isikhathi sonyaka. There we are. Isikhathi sonyaka, the time of the year. Or in English you would say the season is intwasahlobo. I'm going to come closer to your screen to say this word. Intwasahlobo. Intwasahlobo. That NT sound, you make it by lifting almost all your tongue up to the roof of your mouth, so the top of your mouth, and just place it there, but sort of firm, and say nt, nt. It's almost like the sound you get when you say end. Intwasahlobo. Now, mngani, intwasahlobo is spring. I would like you to say this word after me. Intwasahlobo. Very good, mngani. Let's say the whole word now. Intwasahlobo. Very, very good, mngani. Intwasahlobo is spring, so just after autumn, but before the summer. I say it's a bit weird sometimes because, well, you never know, maybe today you're wearing a t-shirt and shorts, and then the next day you have to wear a jersey and a woolly hat. That's the boring part of spring. But this time of year has a whole lot to be excited about. amaZulu, the people that in English we usually call the Zulu people, amaZulu, take this time of year to be the beginning or the start of the year. And so we clean up everything, the field, the garden, and your whole farm is all clean and ready for planting. You are just waiting for those first rains to come. And once that first rain has fallen, mngani, then you get on with your work of planting, because you're looking forward to summer when you can harvest what you've planted. I love that. Now, mngani, the months that are spring, remember where we are. Iningizimu is the south. So the southern hemisphere. The spring months, intwasahlobo, are these three. The word month in isiZulu is inyanga. Inyanga. And now, mngani, let's read the months, the 3 months of spring. uMandulo, repeat after me. uMandulo. Very good. Umfumfu. Umfumfu. Very good. Ulwezi. 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 Very good, mngani. Of course, you see my cute little tree here. isihlahla. Oh, it's so cute. It's got few leaves, beautiful green leaves, and some tiny little flowers and birds. This is one of the nice times of this season, is everything starts blooming. We have flowers everywhere. We have those little tiny leaves growing on the trees, and the grass starts coming back to life. The lawns and everything start coming back to life and being green. And you hear the chirping of the birds everywhere as they fly around looking for food for their babies. Oh, it's such an amazing time. Now, I would like to tell you more about this time of the year, but I want to get through a couple of things first. Let's go through the days of the week, mngani. Now, here are izinsuku zesonto in isiZulu. I'm going to read each one only one time, and I'll ask you to repeat after me, mngani. Let's start. Isonto, umsombuluko, uLwesibili, uLwesithathu, uLwesine, uLwesihlanu, uMgqibelo. Very, very good, mngani. Now, I need to put comma down for this one. We are going to sing izinsuku zesonto ngesiZulu. Now, for this song, mngani, you can either stamp your feet, clap your hands, snap your fingers, I don't know, jigiza, whatever you feel like okay, mngani, as long as you're having fun and memorizing those days of the week, let's go. 𝐼sonto uMsombuluko, lwesibili uLwesithathu, lwesine uLwesihlanu, kube uMgqibelo. Izinsuku, 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 izinsuku. Wonderful, mngani. Woza Khomba, woza. My friend Khomba is back. Mngani, we are seeing each other today, namhlanje. But what day was it yesterday? How do we ask the question itself? How do we say, what day was it yesterday? Yebo mngani, bekuLwesingaki izolo. And what day was it? Yebo mngani, iSonto. Repeat after me mngani. Izolo bekuyiSonto. Very, very good mngani. And what day was it? Kuthangi. BekuLwesingaki kuthangi. That is correct mngani. Let's put that on the board. Namhlanje uLwesingaki. Very, very good mngani. uMsombuluko. Kusasa mngani, kuzobe kuLwesingaki? Yebo. Nakho-ke mngani, sesiphendulile. We've answered all of them. Now let's read these sentences. Repeat after me. Uthangi bekuwuMgqibelo. Izolo bekuyiSonto. Kusasa kuzobe kuLwesibili. Namhlanje uMsombuluko. Yebo mngani, uMsombuluko namhlanje. uMsombuluko, uMsombuluko, uMsombuluko namhlanje. uMsombuluko, uMsombuluko, uMsombuluko namhlanje. Yebo. uMsombuluko namhlanje. Now mngani, tell me, what is the weather like where you are namhlanje? Linjani izulu namhlanje? Linjani izulu namhlanje? Liyabanda liyashisa. Linjani namhlanje? Linjani izulu namhlanje? Go ahead and look through your window and come back and tell me. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. I'll be right here. Linjani izulu namhlanje, liyabanda liyashisa. Linjani namhlanje? Usubuyile mngani. Linjani izulu namhlanje? Oh, that sounds really, really nice. Well, let's find out what the weather is like here where Mama Thando's isiZulu classroom is. Now, to do that, we need the imaginary window so we can see outside. Let's call the imaginary window together. Let's say, imaginary window. Yeah, woza. Let's say it together. Imaginary window. Woza. Ngiyabonga mngani. Sawubona imaginary window. Sicela ukubona emnyango. Mngani, look at that. Such beautiful weather. It's just beautiful. Very, very nice weather, don't you think? Let's thank the imaginary window for showing us outside. Oh, imaginary window, ngiyabonga. Hamba kahle. Mngani, did you see outside? My garden is back to life. Yebo! Yebo mngani, my garden is back to life mngani. It is beautiful, the leaves on the trees and the birds are making and building their nests. Oh mngani, I can enjoy my garden again. Now mngani, how do we say the weather is nice? It's just a short little word with 2 syllables. Yebo mngani, lihle, lihle. Let's put it on the board. Mngani, repeat after me. Namhlanje izulu lihle. Very, very good mngani. Always remember that HL sound, that's how we make the sound. It's almost like a wide smile, but make sure that the top teeth and the bottom teeth never touch all the way to the back of your mouth. They do not touch. Lihle. Now mngani, let's move on with our day. Mngani, it's such a nice, beautiful, warm day. On this 𝐿mandulo Monday, so on this September morning. So mngani, I wanted to tell you a little bit about this month, 𝐿mandulo. 𝐿mandulo, September. It is the beginning. It is the start. So you are preparing so that you can enjoy later on. Whatever you're doing now is going to help you to enjoy life later on. So, ukwandulela. But we won't get to all of that stuff just now. But mngani, I want you to know how important this month is in South Africa, eNingizimu Afrika. How important it is also to us, amaZulu, the Zulu people. So, the 24th of September, mngani, we remember the King Shaka and Heritage. Did you hear that name? King Shaka and Heritage. I'm sure you've heard the King Shaka part, haven't you? Yeah, but what about that 𝐿𝐤𝐤𝐿 part? So really we are saying King Shaka, the son of �ฑ𝐤𝐤𝐿, and his father was also a king. �ฑ𝐤𝐤𝐿 was the king of amaZulu before King Shaka. Now mngani, let's talk about this wonderful king that I so dearly appreciate. Mngani, the king who was a great leader, a warrior, and a fighter. The king who enlarged the nation of amaZulu, that is King Shaka and Heritage. He died on this day, September 24, 1828. Because of this, we celebrate this great holiday for the whole month of September in South Africa. It used to be called Shaka's Day when we commemorate, when we remember our wonderful king. But the amazing former president, Nelson Mandela, he decided, well, I love that it is Shaka's Day, but I would also like to make the other nations and tribes of South Africa to also feel part of this day. Let us be together and celebrate our heritage. Really, what we are saying by heritage, we are saying let's celebrate who we are as South Africans. You may be umXhosa, you may be iKhaladi, you may be India, you may be umlungu, you may be umTswana, you may be umSuthu, you may be uMpedi, you may be umNdebele, you may be umSan, you may be umKhoe, you may be umTsonga. Did I leave anyone out? I hope not. But do you see? We all get to celebrate who we are. We look at our roots, where we come from, and we celebrate that. That is who made us to be who we are today. And so we dress up and we put on our traditional attire or our traditional clothing. The word traditional attire or traditional clothing in isiZulu is imvunulo. Imvunulo. Repeat that after me, mngani. Imvunulo. Very good, mngani. Now, mngani, for this wonderful holiday, which is Shaka's Day and has now turned to Heritage Day, the 24th of September, we are going to then be celebrating together as well. I have included in your worksheets for this month and this week, I have included some beautiful coloring in pages for you of isilo ushaka. What was that word before ushaka? Isilo. Isilo. What is that? When the king, our amazing King Shaka, ruled the tribe of amaZulu. Did you hear the word I used? I said tribe, a cultural group. He was a very, very powerful leader. He was a powerful fighter as well, a great soldier, a great warrior. And so he was able to enlarge this tribe that was called amaZulu. But he enlarged it and brought in more and more and more tribes or cultural groups to be under amaZulu. And so that is why now you won't hear us saying the Zulu tribe, because no, that has tribes under it, many, many tribes under it. And so now we say the Zulu nation, amaZulu. This great leader, mngani, that I'm talking about, his name was or is Shaka, uShaka. But when we call him mngani, or when we talk about him, we use praise names. Praise names, or in isiZulu, listen to this word. 𝐸𝐷𝐻𝐻𝐸𝐷𝐻𝐻𝐸𝐷𝐻𝐻𝐸𝐷𝐻𝐻𝐸𝐷𝐻𝐻𝐸𝐷. Repeat that after me, mngani. 𝐸𝐷𝐻𝐻𝐸𝐷𝐻𝐻𝐸𝐷. Very, very good, mngani. Praise names. Praise names are names, and really it's more like a poem that people say when they are praising this person for the wonderful things that they've done. So as they say them, they talk about how smart maybe the person is, or how handsome or beautiful she or he might be. And they talk about all the great and amazing things that that person has done. And so we also do the same with our kings. And so, King Shaka, we say this. I'm not going to tell you all of them. I will post some of them for you in your worksheets. But I just want you to know this one. I would like you to repeat it after me, Mngani. Listen to this. Ilembe eleqa amanye amalembe ngokukhalipha. Did you hear that? Let me say it the way I would say it if my king was here in front of me. Ilembe eleqa amanye amalembe ngokukhalipha. Did you hear that, Mngani? Ilembe eleqa amanye amalembe ngokukhalipha. Really, here we are saying one who beats the others using his smarts, his intelligence, because that's just how he was. He didn't just fight only physically when it's needed, but he also applied his mind, his intelligence in ruling the nation. And so, Mngani, all amaZulu have �ฑ𝐢𝐤𝐞𝐤 praise names. All amaZulu. Ask your friends and neighbors for theirs. I'll tell you some of them. The family, which is called �𝐤𝐤𝐤, some of theirs are Mnguni, 𝐩𝐥𝐤𝐤. The Mkhize's Khabazela, 𝐥𝐢𝐤𝐤, wena wasembo, Gubela, Sises Kanyamasi, and the 𝐥𝐢𝐤𝐤 family. Those ones, you should see them again. They have a whole lot of long hair on their skin, and their eyebrows are amazing. All of them. Pay attention next time you see a person with that surname. Look at their eyebrows, Mngani. Now, then, this is what we say. We say fuze, and then we say mashiya mahle. An eyebrow in isiZulu is ishiya, amashiya when it's plural. Mashiya mahle is saying you with the beautiful eyebrows. Mngani, these praise names are many. I can never finish them, but I'm just trying to show you that how beautiful and how rich the culture of amaZulu is. But I would like you, Mngani, to take some time to learn your own praise names so that you can praise yourself and praise your family too. That would be amazing. But also, I would like you to add to your praise names. I would like you to add your own praise names that you write about yourself. Tell us who you are. Write it down, Mngani, and take pride in who you are, the amazing things that you have done, and tell us what you are good at on your praise names. And so that you can add them to your family's praise names, and you can praise you now. And if, Mngani, you come from a culture where there are no praise names, there's nothing wrong to writing them yourself now. Go back as far as you can in your history. Some of us, we can't go back very far because of colonization and enslavement. We don't have, there's a certain point where we just can't go back to because we just don't have that information. But you go back as far as you can. Your ancestors, the people who came before you, write down their names if you know them, and write down any amazing things that they did, even naughty things that they did. Write them down, Mngani. And then now write about the people who are alive today. And write who they are, their names, and write what they are gifted in, their blessings, their gifts, their talents. Write down the amazing things that they have done, and then write about yourself. Mngani, we all have praise names. Some of us just haven't found them yet. Now, mngani, that is Heritage Day. The 24th of September every year is celebrated in South Africa. And the whole month we just celebrate and we remember who we are. Because if we remember who we are, we will know ourselves. And so when we go forward to our future, there are certain things we want to do because we know who we are. And we say, I will never do that. I will never do that. I will never steal anything. I will never hurt anybody. I know who I am. I'm not that person. You see? And then also because we know who we are, then we can take pride in ourselves. Mngani. And we can only set our minds to do what is good and what is great. Mngani. Now, let's move on with our lesson. Mngani. Now, mngani. Yesterday, izolo, we had such a wonderful time as a family celebrating. And so I am going to show you what I was wearing. Oh, mngani, it was such a beautiful day. We had so much fun. Mngani, the words of the day, there are 3. We have imvunulo, which I've already told you. Imvunulo is traditional attire or traditional clothing. It doesn't matter of which nation or tribe, anyone in the world. Imvunulo. The second word of the day is isiZulu. isiZulu. That is heaven and the weather. The third word of the day is 𝐥𝐢𝐤𝐤. 𝐥𝐢𝐤𝐤. 𝐥𝐢𝐤𝐤 is a shield. It doesn't matter of which nation or tribe or cultural group, as long as it is a shield. A shield is 𝐥𝐢𝐤𝐤. The plural of it is amaZulu. Now, mngani, say these words after me. isiZulu, imvunulo, 𝐥𝐢𝐤𝐤. Very good, mngani. Now, the numbers of the day are 25 and 26. We've learned how to say these numbers using place value. 20 is amashumi amabili. We know 5 is 𝐿𝑒𝑒𝑛, but when we say 25, we remove isiqalo ku and we just say amashumi amabili nanhlanu. Now repeat that number after me. Amashumi amabili nanhlanu. Very good, mngani. Now, oh, there we are. Whoa, I am so protected. So many amaZulu shields around me. 25 shields. amaZulu angamashumi amabili nanhlanu. Repeat that after me, mngani. amaZulu angamashumi amabili nanhlanu. Great job, mngani. Now, the second number of the day, 26, is amashumi amabili nesithupha. Now, mngani, let's say, whoa, okay, I see, right, all over me. So, what do we call this? Are these heavens? Okay, I don't know what heaven looks like, but I think it's pretty like this. So we have 26 heavens. Don't mind me, it's funny. Okay. amaZulu, those are heavens. We said heaven is isiZulu, and also the weather. So heavens, amaZulu. Now let's say 26 heavens. Okay. Let me behave myself. amaZulu angamashumi amabili nesithupha. Can you repeat that after me? I don't know if there are that many heavens, but let's say they are. amaZulu angamashumi amabili nesithupha. Very good, Mngani. Great job. Mngani, let us now say the numbers from 20 to 29 in isiZulu. Let's start. Repeat after me. Amashumi amabili. Amashumi amabili nanye. Amashumi amabili nambili. Amashumi amabili nantathu. Amashumi amabili nane. Amashumi amabili nanhlanu. Amashumi amabili nesithupha. Amashumi amabili nesikhombisa. Amashumi amabili nesishiyagalombili. Amashumi amabili nesishiyagalolunye. Great job, Mngani, in saying those numbers ngesiZulu. Now, Mngani, let's dance a little bit too. Izinombolo ngesiZulu. Izinombolo ngesiZulu. Izinombolo ngesiZulu. Izinombolo ngesiZulu. Bala kanye nami. Kunye.
Kunye.
Kubili.
Kubili.
Kuthathu.
Kuthathu.
Kune.
Kune.
Kuhlanu.
Kuhlanu.
Isithupha.
Isithupha.
Isikhombisa.
Isikhombisa.
Isishiya galombili.
Isishiya galombili.
Isishiya galolunye.
Isishiya galolunye.
Ishumi.
Ishumi.
Izinombolo ngesiZulu. Izinombolo ngesiZulu. Izinombolo ngesiZulu. Wonderful job, Mngani. We've learned quite a lot on the culture of amaZulu, and we've also learned on the beautiful, beautiful day and celebration, the Heritage Day. And also, my favorite topic, learning about King Shaka's Day. Remember, Mngani, where it came from, the day, Heritage Day, but then also remember what it is today. And let's celebrate it every single year. Let's celebrate it and celebrate ourselves, who we are, where we come from, what we've achieved, and where we are going, what we are still going to achieve. Mngani, let's get up and dance a little bit and stretch a little bit before we go. Sukuma, shaya izandla, shona phansi, phezulu, celeni, jikeleza, jikeleza, celeni, gijima, zilule, shaya izandla, thumba kabili, celeni, shona phansi, phezulu, shaya izandla, zilule, jikeleza, jikeleza, shaya izandla, celeni, jikiza, jikiza, celeni, shona phansi, phezulu, shaya izandla, thumba kabili, celeni, shona phansi, phezulu, celeni, zilule, zilule, phefumula, phefumula, hlala phansi. Mngani, that was great. Ngizokubona ngoLwesithathu. Sala kahle mngani.